Alright, what I'm going to do in this video is go through how to make a combo line chart in Tableau. And so here is the combo line chart, and it shows you the number of loans per month for 2018 and 2019. 2018 is the blue line. We're still in 2019. And if you hover over the label for each month, you can see the number of loans. So for February, and this says 2000, and we need to fix the label on here. But for February 2019, we had 873 loans, and you see for April we had 72. This is the report that those numbers are coming from. So here's the data values that I had just hovered over for February and April. I'm going to run through how I did that, and what we did is I had a report in Alma called year-over-year circulation. I'm going to go ahead and run that. And the first thing you notice is that the report is horizontal. And actually, for this to work in Tableau, I want to have the months in rows instead of in the columns here, because you have to change the format of the column to be a date. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this over, and I'm going to rearrange the way the table looks so that now I have my years 18 and 19 here, and then I have my months, and they're in order by month key 1 through 12. And you notice it didn't change the chart at all because the data is the same. And for this example, what I'm going to do is just click on export and export this to an Excel file. And that's what this says. And you'll notice that I took out the label here that says loans in-house plus not in-house. We can actually move that over out of the way. And that's not going to affect anything. Okay, and then we're going to open up Tableau. Right here. And once Tableau opens, then what we're going to do is click on Excel. I'm just going to import that spreadsheet that we did right here. And it's going to say executing query. It's going to take a little time. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Okay, and actually I see that this is not the right worksheet, so I'm going to start this over. And I wanted the one right here that's misspelled, actually, the one that's supposed to say vertical. Alright, and you can tell when you hover over these what kind of data source this is. So basically where it says ABC, like it does for loan month, that means that this is a string, and where it says #, that is a numerical value. So I have institution name column is a string, the loan month is a string, and this loan month needs to be a date value for our combo line chart. I'm going to click on the Sheet 1 tab. You're going to get a pop-up that says preparing data, and you're going to get a couple of different things. You're going to get dimensions and you're going to get measures. And for the loan month, we want to change this to a date, and so I'm going to right click on here and click on Change Data Type and select Date. And for the month, we're going to actually stick this in the rows. For some reason, for year it says 2000, and we'll have to fix that later. But we're going to click the plus sign in front of month and quarter, and you can see that it breaks out and adds a new column for these different time periods. And so if you click the drop-down menu, you can select that you want this to say month. I'm actually going to remove the ones that I just opened up, and I'm going to drag 2018 and 19 up here, and you'll see that it changes the name of this to Sum 2018 and Sum of 2019. If we click on Show Me, you'll see that for a line chart like this, you need to have 2 measures and 0 or more dimensions and 1 date for dual lines. And so the dimensions are in blue and the measures are in green, so we have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on actually I'm going to remove 2019 for a second and click on the line, and I'm going to get my line chart, and I want this to actually display the name of the month, and I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Let's do measure names. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 2019, and we'll come back to that. But what you can do to get these 2 graphs to be on the same is to grab this little triangle thing here and move it up. It'll turn into an equal sign, and you see where you've got this little bracket. We're going to just drag it right there and let go of the mouse, and that worked the last time I did this, and this time it did not. So we're going to try that again. I'm going to take my equals and I'm just going to drag it up here. There we go. So we don't want to drop it completely in the bracket. We want to drop it somewhere outside. So now we have the situation where we have the 0, 1, 2, 3 instead of the names of the months. So maybe what we need to do is move, let's see. Let's do format maybe. No, that didn't do anything. I'll clear that. So what it is you have the word month here, And then you also have the word month here. And if you click this month, actually, that seemed to work also. Okay, it looks like I might be able to drag the edge over and make this a little bit bigger, and I can. Okay. Alright, so here I've got my combo line chart. Let's see if we can rename the sheet. So what we're going to do is right click on this and do rename, and I'm going to call this combo line chart and hit enter, and it renames it here. And let's see if we do number of records. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do loan key. Okay, so I'm going to click on File and Save to Tableau Public. I'm putting in my email address, and I'm going to rename this, and then hit Save. And what we're going to do is this is going to save that chart in the public Tableau, and it's going to be called Viz. I believe it's what they call it when it's in Tableau Public. And we're going to grab the embed code, and we're going to put it on our website. So what we're going to do is click on this share button, and then we're going to copy the embed code. Alright, and what I'm going to do is click on Insert and Text Box. And then Insert Embed. And I'm going to paste my embed code here and click Next, and then click Insert. And that is going to put my line chart in here. And what we're going to do is resize this so that it's the correct size. And I like to add a color on the background to help me see where the chart ends. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's the whole chart. It's a little big. I'm going to undo the background and click Publish, and then we'll take a look at it. So here's the different types of Tableau charts that we have on the website right now. And that's how we get the combo line chart on here. This is a little bit annoying. I don't like the measure names on here. I see what that is. You can actually, I don't like where it says loan month key, but it looks like you can select what line you want. So if you had multiple years, you can select and deselect, so it's easier to see what year you're looking at. That is a pretty cool feature. Alright, so that's basically how you do a combo chart.